Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is DIVIA ANGGRAINI. People usually call me Divya. I'm 19 years old and currently pursuing a degree in Information Management at the Jember State Polytechnic. In my free time, I enjoy reading fiction and non-fiction books and cooking. My dream job or career in the future is to become a software engineer. I first learned English when I was in junior high school because my elementary school did not have an English subject. I had never known about English before, so I was very interested in learning it. However, suddenly I hate English because of my English teacher. She taught us very disciplined and sternly. Honestly, I was very afraid to come to her class. But I never gave up. I studied the material to be discussed for tomorrow, and it made me quite good at learning English in class. After that, I studied English in high school, and I think the teaching in high school was better than in my junior high school. I feel a little nervous and excited when learning English because I really want to be able to speak English fluently. I feel that my progress in learning English is not yet fluent, but my English skills are now better than before. Now I'm able to understand some written text and conversation in English. My biggest challenge is definitely finding the right facilitator and teacher, because while I have been learning English, I sometimes encounter misunderstanding in understanding a new verb and sentence. The second challenge is finding the right media and partner for learning. In the next 2 years, my goal is to reach a minimum intermediate level in English, which is a requirement for graduation. I also hope to become more fluent in English on a daily basis and for professional purpose in the future. I like English because it is an international language that is widely used around the world. There are many learning resources available for English, making it easy to learn. In addition, English is used in many fields such as business, technology, and science. So understanding English can help someone to develop their career and increase their knowledge. I need to learn English because it's very important language to learn, as it's an international language widely used around the world. In the future, learning English can help in communicating with people from various backgrounds or cultures, especially if I have plans to travel abroad or work for an international company. In addition, learning English can also help improve thinking and understanding new concepts, as English is a language commonly used in the fields of science and technology. Learning a new language can have a number of positive impacts on a person's feelings and desires. The process of learning a new language can be an enriching and beneficial experience that helps to boost self-confidence and self-worth. It can also be a source of personal accomplishment and pride, as learning a new language can be a challenging and rewarding experience that can have a positive influence on feelings and desires. My daily routine for learning English is as follows. 1. I make a daily learning plan by setting aside specific times for learning English every day. 2. I try to use English as much as possible. 3. I learn using various media such as books, movies, television, or language learning apps. According to me, acquire multilingual competency and be a rewarding and enriching experience. It can broaden my cultural horizon and deepen my understanding of the world. It can also enhance my cognitive abilities such as my problem-solving skill, critical thinking, and memory. In addition, being multilingual can open up new job opportunities and enable me to communicate with a wider range of people. Overall, acquiring multilingual competency can be a positive and valuable experience. Using the English word that I have learned for daily activities includes 1. Using them in everyday conversation. 2. Learning with flashcards. I make a flashcard with the English word that I have learned and use the flashcard to help me remember the words. Here are some ways I adapt to using new vocabulary, whether specific or general. 1. Practice using the new vocabulary. 2. Review regularly. 3. I listen to native speaker using the new vocabulary and try to imitate their pronunciation and word usage. My ways of adapting to English grammar in daily communication are: 1. Learning the basic language rules such as correct sentence structure, pronunciation, and writing. 2. Practicing speaking and writing in English. 3. Listening to native speakers. One way I adapt to English pronunciation in daily life is by 1. Learning the pronunciation of words. 2. Practicing words pronunciation. To learn English, there are many supports that I receive. Some of the support that can help me in learning English are as follows. 1. Myself. Being self-motivated is the key to learning English well. I think about the reason why I want to learn English and what I want to achieve after learning. I set realistic learning goals and make a regular study plan. 2. Support from family. My family provides support by giving encouragement and moral support, as well as giving me time and space to learn. 3. Support from friends. Friends can provide support by practicing English together. 4. Support from teacher. Teacher can provide support by giving good teaching, providing appropriate learning material. 5. Learning materials such as textbook, learning apps, and education website can also provide valuable support in learning English. 6. Social media facilities such as online English discussion groups or Instagram accounts focusing on English learning can also be a useful source of supports. 7. The environment can also provide useful support in learning English. To learn English, there are several barriers. Some of the barriers that I face in learning English are as follows. 1. Myself. A barrier that emerged for myself is a lack of motivation or discipline to learn. 2. Family. A family barriers arise due to a lack of support or even pressure to follow other activities that hinder my learning time. 3. Friends. A barrier that emerges from friends is a lack of interest or motivation to learn together. 4. Teacher. A barrier that might emerge from teacher is ineffective teaching or material that is not suitable for my abilities. 5. Learning materials. Learning material barriers are arise due to a lack of access or high costs to purchase or use English learning material. 6. Social media facilities. A barrier that emerges from social media facilities is a lack of access or a lack of useful information from the social media I follow. 7. Environment. An environmental barrier that I feel is a lack of the opportunities to practice or interact with English-speaking people, so I am less familiar with the language. So that's it from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.